Well, I didn't really prepare anything, but I just know that, well, first of all, my name's Adam Kupetsky, and I'm Precinct 47 Secretary. And I worked a little bit for a number of different campaigns, a little bit more for Eli. Woke up or went to sleep on election night being very disappointed and over everything that's happening, and very depressed, and it just got me thinking what happened in this election cycle, and the only thing I could think of is that starting from almost the day that Obama was elected, there was a constant drumbeat of Republicans, this Tea Party, and a drumbeat day after day, putting into people's heads this idea that somehow they're being taxed without representation, or somehow their constitutional rights are being violated, and all of it completely untrue, but yet the drumbeat day after day getting into people's heads, and then I haven't looked at the voting numbers, and I'm sure Jack and others will, but it seems like in this election what happened was that most Oklahomans voted straight party ticket without even looking at the individual candidates. And I don't know if that'll be borne out, but you get the sense that it was just I'm a Republican, and nothing that the Democrats do are going to get me to elect them, even if this individual happens to be a little bit different, happens to be more conservative, or with Jerry Askins, kind of moves a little bit to the right to get to Oklahomans, and so and that sort of flies in the face. This idea that there's a straight Republican ticket sort of flies in the face of this idea that candidates can actually move to where Oklahomans are in order to get their vote. It's not working, and so it occurred to me that why isn't this something that the Democrats have been doing? Why haven't the Democrats had this grassroots drumbeat about what people should be interested in, about what they stand for, drumbeat day after day. But the problem is you first have to figure out what that is that you stand for. So I guess my thing is what are we the party of? And so I think we need to study Louisville, for example, where there were where somebody who ran with Obama and Pelosi won in Kentucky, and also Dan Boren, and see if his thing works, and figure out what we're for, and start a grassroots drumbeat as soon as possible, well before the presidential election, and we need to start working on that right now, and then take what the Oklahomans, what Republicans and the Tea Parties are running on, these ideas of the Constitution, and rights and Oklahoma's interest, things like that, and figure out how the Democrats fit into that. Because I think we have a lot to say about the Constitution. We have a lot to say, about Oklahoma's interests, about energy policy and things like that. So that's my idea. Thanks.
Thank you, Adam.